we don't have in Ecuador an extension, a national extension system, and universities are not part of this of any system we have here in Ecuador. We used to have in Ecuador until the final 80s a national extension system, but still universities were not part of that system. And then what we had is some projects, some efforts to develop extension, because we know the importance of extension. This is a university that have developed a lot of technologies, particularly, for example, in marine sciences, now in agriculture, in our biotech facilities. And we know that we need to transfer this technology to the farmers. So we started with doing some extension, although this is not extension university, and we're not enforced to do that also, but we know the importance of that. And we know also the importance of extension for the education of our students, to give them an experience in contributing something to the society. And this is the extension we do. Not necessarily all the university, depends on the grants and the project we have. Here we have in Espol this demonstration farm, which is located in Zapotal in Santa Elena. It's a 5 hectares facility. What we do there is basically try to transfer technology to small farmers in the area and to educate them in agriculture. And in this process also participates our students of agricultural engineering. Sometimes they have to teach under the guidance of a professor. They have to teach, or they have to work with the farmers that are learning in this education center that we have there in Zapotal. They are part of the model that we have developed. So basically the project was to benefit farmers, but then we decided to put also the students and benefit us as university through giving this experience to our students. The experience of having to go to the field, work with farmers and teach something to them, and then the process finished when they monitor some farmers after they have teach something. They monitor the progress of the farmers. So it's an activity that we have integrated, then professors, students, the demonstrative farms, and the farmers also. They are like a part of this model. So the idea is that the government is going to start next year to divide, to redistribute the property of the land. And the problem is that farmers here, they don't know about agriculture. So the idea is that we need to teach them, to train in agriculture. But they were not farmers for the last 40 years, 50 years. Mm-hmm. So we decided to build this center to re-educate people in agriculture, to start again. It's different in other areas of the country, for example in the Andean part. The farmers there, they know a lot of agriculture. So an extension program in that area would be totally different from what we need here in this area. We need to start from zero practically here. So what we do here is basically to invite farmers of the area to come here to work in this land in the mornings. They come in the afternoons here and they receive classes. In a formal program we have, this program is about 11 weeks. They receive classes, different classes from agriculture, accounting, marketing. Well, this is a program of 11 weeks. And what we do is also to involve in these activities to our students of the Faculty of Agricultural Engineering. So basically our students come here to teach the farmers. So, and they have a very rich experience in extension, in educating, because of this project. So it's been a very interesting project for us because it allows to give an experience to our students. They come here sometimes to teach or to work with the farmers or to monitor the work of the graduates of this center, mm-hmm. the small farmers in the area. And also professors come here involved in some research, some class for research. Right now we're in vacations. That's why you don't see students. We're going to start next week because we try to coordinate with the semester in Espol. So this period is vacation in Espol, so we are not working, but we're going to start activities next week. Normally we have here 15 to 20 students. Sometimes they sleep here, they live here, yeah, for 11 weeks. Well, weekends they go to their homes. What they do here, when a student comes here first, he has to teach here. Probably he will have to teach 2 days, 3 days on a specific topic. For example, let's say irrigation, okay? And then they have to go some activity in the field with the farmers that are here in the center. For example, showing the pump, how to use the pump system or something like that. And that can be the first activity of the student here. Then, afterwards, the student go to monitor the work of the graduates from here. Have to visit the farm and to collect some information and try to inform us how is the progress of that and help them in the progress. That means that they have contact with farmers. They have an experience with farmers and what their problems and limitations and things like that. I think they have a more practical training here, and that helps them to have an idea, not just in the room class and the laboratory. In SPOL work a lot in laboratory. We're going to visit in the afternoon the CIBE, is the area of biotechnology. And SPOL is a kind of a technical university working in a lot of laboratory, things like that. And when they come here, they see other reality, let's say. And when we put them in with the farmer, it's even more contact with them. I think it helps them. I haven't measured in terms of impact in the students, but what they say is that it helps them to.
So their feedback has been positive.
Yeah, the feedback is positive, even though we haven't measured or identified formally that. And compared with maybe students that were here with those that were not here 2 years ago, we haven't made that. Main is I would say probably is the compromise to come here. Some of our students are not necessarily from Guayaquil. Some students are from, for example, Daule. And for them it is not easy to come from Daule to study at the SPOL and then to come to practice here.
Okay.
It's a long way to.
And they just come for the day, yeah?
Yeah,
they come
for,
in the morning and they go back.
They come for the day. They don't sleep here. We don't have more space here.
No, because
only
you
for the
already
students.
have the students.
We have already the.
So they have to figure out the way to come here.
No. We as a project we
Okay.
we help them paying that cost. We don't have that. We provide them the materials. We have a book. I don't have here, but I can show you in the SPOL when we return to the afternoon. We have a book that we prepared for the students, for the farmers that come here. And this book we also give to the students. I say you have to teach this chapter or this topic.
Somebody, I don't know if some faculty or professor in SPOL help teach the students how to teach or how to work with it.
No, we're going to. We need that.
Their own.
They come right around, but we need that actually. We're going to do that at some point.
So and they work under the supervision of
A professor.
a professor.
Yes.
Is there a faculty member who supervises
No.
the entire program or
No, it's a faculty. It's a professor of the faculty
one-to-one?
that is a professor of a course. It's not necessarily related to our project here.
But is
He's a
there
professor, for
specific-
example, a professor of, let's say, horticulture. And then he takes his students and come to work here for a semester, and they are doing activity here.
Okay.
But he's the professor of course. He's not necessarily related to the project or work for this
No,
project.
it comes from the field where the student
Exactly.
is obtaining a degree.
Exactly.